Peter Lindholm, nice to have you here. Thanks for your time. Your team is just playing at the moment. Which team are you coaching here at the Swiss Cup?
All the Swedish teams actually. So I'm trying to watch every game they're playing. So it's quite a lot of curling for me during a tour spiel like this.
So you're here in the role as national coach from Sweden. For how long have you been holding that role?
2 years now, and I just love it.
And of course you can bring in all the experience you have as a player and now give it to all the teams you're coaching. Which aspects do you focus on the most? Is it more the mental side, technical stuff, strategy?
I would say preparations and how to behave during the games and stuff like that. I'm trying to make sure every team has their own coach. So I will be the coach for the coaches actually, but of course I'm here for the players, and as you said, the experience I have, I'm trying to do whatever I can to make sure they can have some help from that.
So are you almost every weekend at some place, at some tournament with the Swedish teams?
Yeah, that's right. So there's a lot of traveling. So after I quit myself, I believe now I'm done traveling, but now it's even more since I'm with both men's and women.
Can you tell us a bit about the season plan the different teams are having?
Yeah, we have a sort of a meeting with every team, me and the teams, and then we set up the plan, and then we set the goals together, and then they play a lot on the tour in this fall now, and in November we will pick the teams for the Europeans. So the teams are really busy traveling around on the tour on the fall, and I will try to be with them for every spiel actually.
And how does the qualification system work actually for the Europeans? You said you're going to pick a team, but do they collect points like in Switzerland and then have a trial, or how does that work?
Actually, it is sort of my decision, but for me it's important to be very clear so the teams know exactly how to plan to get there. And for these Europeans I decided that the order of the merit on the World Curling Tour, the top ranked team will play, and I will pick the teams in the 7th of November.
So actually it's a good 1 month left for the teams. I guess they're all trying hard to collect a lot of points. At the moment, I guess it would be Niklas Edin's team at the men's who would be top after the current ranking. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. And in the national teams, we have 2 men's team and 2 women's teams. So it's Niklas and Marcus Hasselborg's team. So we know that the teams that will play Europeans are one of those 2 teams. And right now, Niklas are ahead of the Marcus team.
I know Sweden is always quite ahead also of technical things and maybe you can also say invention in curling. Do you have anything new you can tell us about the sweeping techniques or brooms or sliders that you're trying out at the moment or that you're using?
No, we don't really have anything new, but of course our teams are looking how to develop every little detail in the game, and I have some contact with the Winter Sports Centrum that we call it in Östersund, and they are connected to the university. We develop some split time systems and stuff like that, so we're trying to do everything we can.
Yeah, when I think back 10 years ago, split times was no topic yet. How do you use the split time?
I would say we can use it for 2 different situations. One is for the international championships, and also when you have an ordinary practice for every day, I would say. And it can actually help the juniors, I would say, because it's a cool product actually, and that attracted juniors, I would say.
And the Curling Champions Tour, so you play a lot of the tournaments that are part of the Champions Tour. Which benefit do you think brings the Champions Tour to the curling scene?
I would say it's very important to have the tour, because I mean the TV is so important, and for the teams it's very great to try to have that as a goal to get out there on the tour. And of course it's expensive, but the teams in Sweden, for example, they're trying everything they can to have the money coming out there on the tour. And also it's not easy to be a part of the tour, because you need some merits for that too. So, but it's a good goal for the teams, that's for sure.
Maybe just to finish off, a quick look at the Swiss Cup. You have 3 teams here, if I remember right. Where do they stand at the moment in the triple knockout system?
Oscar Eriksson, they already qualified through A, so they have been really, really strong. Niklas and Marcus teams have been struggling a lot, I would say, and they are down in C. And Niklas seems like, last thing I saw, he was down 1-5, so it's tough for them.
What's the thing that they're struggling with? Is it the ice that they don't manage to adapt, or do you know the reasons?
Well, they love the ice here, and but they have been playing a few games down here in the basement, and it's not the same conditions than upstairs. So they have been had some problems adjusting to that.
Okay, so I keep my fingers crossed for the 3 Swedish teams, and a big thank you for your time, Peter, and good luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you.